point last time out against West Ham that took them third, United know that another point, at least on the final day at Leicester, will secure Champions League football for next season. Having enjoyed a fine start to the season and occupying second place in the league at Christmas, the Foxes' form since the turn of the year has tailed off. Since the return of football in June, Leicester have recorded just 2 victories. In their last 5 fixtures, they've picked up just 7 points, and whilst Champions League football next year looked all but secure just 2 months ago, it now all comes down to a final day clash against United. Last time out, the Foxes were thumped 3-0 by Jose Mourinho's Spurs, in what could turn out to be a huge favour for the Reds from their former manager. The two sides have faced each other 27 times in the Premier League era, with United coming out comfortably on top. The Reds have won 18 of the games, there have been 7 draws and just 2 defeats. One of these victories at the King Power Stadium came back in 2017, where this well-worked Juan Mata goal capped off an impressive 3-0 victory.
Mkhitaryan floats across the ground and finds Mata. Mkhitaryan in a bit of space, back to Mata, wonderful, 3-0. Oh, that's magnificent football. Mkhitaryan and Mata combining, and surely this is 3 points for Manchester United. Beautiful stuff, 3-0.
Northern Ireland-born coach Brendan Rodgers was forced to retire from professional football whilst at Reading at the age of just 20 due to a genetic knee condition. He's since gone on to make a name for himself as a manager. After becoming youth team head coach at Chelsea in 2004 and later reserve team manager, he landed his first senior managerial role at Watford in 2008. Rodgers quickly switched to his old club Reading, but after only 6 months at the Madejski Stadium, Swansea made a move for his services. He guided the Swans to the Premier League in his first season in charge and kept them in the division a season later, playing eye-catching attacking football. Liverpool was his next destination, and his side narrowly missed out on a league title after a close battle with Manchester City in 2013-14. A 6th place finish the following season saw Rodgers depart Anfield, with Celtic waiting in the wings. He guided them to 2 Scottish Premiership titles, 2 Scottish Cups and 3 Scottish League Cups. The 47-year-old replaced Claude Puel at the King Power Stadium in February 2019. He's been speaking to the media ahead of this huge season closer.
Well, we can win, there's absolutely no doubt about that. I think that in the game earlier on in the season, we were unfortunate to lose that game. But now the strategy of the game is going to be important. We want to win the game. We can't go and look at any other result that may happen elsewhere. There's the psychology of the game. Also, you have to think about. But listen, we've got quality in our squad, and we've got real talent, especially in forward areas of the pitch as well. So, but we have to be mindful that it's over the course of the 90 minutes, and we have to, come up with a plan that hopefully will see us get a result.
Johnny Evans began his career at the Manchester United Academy in the early 2000s, and after loan spells with Royal Antwerp and Sunderland, the Northern Irish centre-back made his first team debut for the Reds in 2007. He became an integral part of Sir Alex Ferguson's defensive unit, and despite first-choice pairing Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic standing in his way, he made 198 appearances and scored 7 goals. Evans lifted 3 Premier League trophies, the Champions League and 2 League Cups during his 9 years at the club. The 32-year-old signed for West Brom back in 2015, where he made 96 appearances, and Leicester activated a relegation clause in his contract in 2018, signing him for just £3.5 million. Alongside Kasper Schmeichel, he's the only Leicester player to feature in all of their Premier League games this season. Nigerian-born defensive midfielder Wilfred Ndidi started out with Belgian club Genk in 2015, where he made 83 appearances. Leicester spotted his talent in 2016 and agreed a fee of £17 million for the 23-year-old. He made his Foxes debut in January 2017, and since then has played 139 games for the club, finding the net 8 times. It's his work rate and defensive contribution, though, that have impressed the most, and indeed, with 123 tackles made this season, he's only behind United's own Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the entire Premier League. Our key man to focus on this week is the Premier League's current leading goalscorer, Jamie Vardy. It's been well documented that Vardy began his career in non-league football, where he played for Stocksbridge Park Steels in South Yorkshire before signing for Halifax Town in 2010. He bagged an impressive 26 goals in 37 games for Halifax and helped them gain promotion to the Conference in his one season at the club. His next move was to Fleetwood Town, where again, after one excellent season scoring 34 goals and getting 17 assists in 40 games, he was picked up by Leicester while they were still in the Championship. Despite having his struggles early on, Vardy has now scored 130 goals for the Foxes in 309 appearances in all competitions and was part of their Premier League winning side in 2015-16. He became the first Leicester player to reach 100 Premier League goals earlier this month, and the 33-year-old is in pole position to win this season's Golden Boot with a goal tally of 23. The two sides last met at Old Trafford last September, when Marcus Rashford's early penalty was enough to secure all 3 points for the Reds.
Rashford against Kasper Schmeichel. Rashford, no mistake, sends Schmeichel the wrong way, and Manchester United lead within the first 10 minutes. Great finish, 1-0.